Well, the Maine Sports Commission is looking forward to an all-star lineup for 2025.
The sports scene in our state will continue to expand in the new year with new venues, a fishing tournament, softball, baseball, and soccer, and much more. Here to tell us more is the Commission's Strategic Director, Sheila Brennan Nee. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning to both of you. Thanks for the invite.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
So first, let's take a look back at 2024 and how exciting that year was. We saw some highlights, including roller hockey and Portland being named a top minor league sports market in the nation.
That is something we're going to celebrate all year, and I am thrilled that all this attention is now really focusing on the sports scene here as things really grow in host communities and around the state.
Well, now let's look ahead to 2025, starting with the sport growing in popularity. Pickleball, which it's crazy. Now, outdoor courts, indoor courts, it's mind-boggling.
It is. It's I believe it's still the fastest growing sport in our nation. I have a little court in my driveway. I'll be playing once the temps warm up. And it's thrilling to see all ages now getting into the sport, which we celebrate also. And the new venues coming to the Portland market. One is the Wicked Pickle, opening in South Portland. The other is the Pickler, right in this market down the street in Westbrook. It will be one of the largest facilities in New England, and the beauty of that will be their focus will be to get local members, really engaging in the sport, but also where my role will come into play is we'll help bring tournaments to that facility. Ooh. Probably 3 to 4 tournaments a year based on the owner's vision and really looking at cultivating the place for community, yet also bringing that high-level competition. Players from around the nation will want to come play in Maine.
Does it blow your mind to actually have a professional league owned by like some famous people, even NBA stars?
Yes, it has just taken off. Who would think that this backyard game, started by a father and his children, just took off to this level? And those are the stories I love about sports. It's a very unexpected, fluid market, and cornhole is televised around the world.
ESPN.
And there are a lot of cornhole leagues as well.
Right.
And the indoor facilities will be so nice to be able to play year-round. Just like you were
Yes.
saying with your driveway, you have to wait until the weather gets a little warmer to play,
Yes, no, it'll be sport for all 4 seasons, which will cultivate, embracing the sport, but also encouraging people to get out and remain active and healthy, which is part of our mission too.
Awesome.
Yeah, we talked about Portland being named the #1 minor league sports city in the country. Now we're adding another sport, soccer. How exciting is this? They already have like 4,000 season ticket holders. I think they told us. We had the president on the show earlier this week. It's going crazy already. And they haven't even played a game yet.
The Hearts of Pine story is making ripples around the nation through the USL League to their Dirigo Union supporters. It's the groundswell started years ago, and clearly soccer is a universal, beautiful game where, we had this really strong portfolio of teams in our biggest city in Portland with our Sea Dogs, Mariners, and Celtics. And there was this missing piece, and the USL identified Portland years ago as this ideal market, and it really took finding someone like Gabe Hoffman-Johnson, who came back to Maine at just the right time to spearhead this and grow this to where it is today with support from community leaders and right up to the state knowing this makes sense for Portland, Maine. So it is part of that, the story of the Portland, Maine being named #1 is really an in-depth look at the passion of people from our region and state embracing these minor league teams and the incredible job these teams do.
Yeah.
Building community.
We're so excited for the season to start up. All right, let's talk about fishing. Tell us about the Women's Pro Bass Tour and World Fishing Tour coming in October.
This is exciting news. The state is known, obviously, for fishing and hunting. It's really what our state was built on years ago, and as a sport. And the sport of fishing is growing, and I think it's just phenomenal that there's a women's league, and bass fishing has already discovered Maine. Central Maine has hosted many events, including kayak bass fishing, which is really taking off as well. There was a national event that came a few years ago. The women's bass will really bring, it'll bring 40 of the top anglers from around the nation, some of whom many of whom will experience Maine for the first time. And it's what this sports tourism activity lends itself to, bringing people for the first time. They'll bring family and friends, and they will not just stay for a tournament. Many of them will come and stay and play.
And see the foliage in October. Oh, that's going to be amazing.
It'll be an incredible time to experience the beautiful place we call home.
Yeah. Now, how's this for a transition? We go from bass fishing to cheerleading, big cheerleading competition coming to Thompson's Point.
Yes, so that's why this role is so exciting. There's never, I'm often surprised. So I have the ability, I'm the conduit between these event organizers and owners and trying to help find the right destination. And I've been to many events at Thompson's Point, more social in nature. And the doors open there. They did a phenomenal job hosting, and this organization, Maximum, can't wait to come back, and they have their eyes set on bringing this back year after year. In a quieter time in Portland, it's the end of February, and it's not usually a time when people are flocking to Portland, Maine to fill our restaurants, hotels, breweries. So that's the beauty of some of these events. Choose a destination where it's considered more of a shoulder season for that host community.
Yeah, great for the economy year-round, but especially in those quieter months for sure. Is there a website where people can go to find out more about all the exciting things happening?
Sure, thank you. Our website is mainesportscommission.com, and we work hard on keeping our calendar fresh and updated. And what we're finding is, you know, it's a one-page, feel free to visit and scroll, but really people plan so far in advance. We've got some winter events already on there for people who like to sign up for marathons and triathlons early in the year. So, you know, it's a good place to visit often because we'll refresh as events become available.
I think we covered the gamut of sports here in Maine.
I know, I'm excited. So much to look forward to. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks so much for the invitation.
Yeah, absolutely.